everyone and welcome to my March Makes video. I have been super productive this month. I've got loads of stuff made that I'm super proud of. I think March may be my best month yet for sewing, ever. Saying that I haven't been sewing that long in the grand scheme of things. I'm sorry for background noise. I've had to open up a window. Spring has sprung. It is getting warmer by the day. Also on the note of spring, my transitions in my classes will be changing, so I'm sorry about that, but there's nothing I can do about either of the two things unless you want me to boil to death and not be able to see. So we're going to jump straight in with what I'm wearing, and I'm wearing the Agnes top by Tilly and the Buttons, which is a marvellous pattern. It's brilliant, I love it. I sewed a size 2 and the plain version, so I don't have the frill here or on the sleeves or anything like that, and I put a cuff on it instead. I know that I did get the cats facing the wrong way on this, which is a shame, but I tried to hem it and I just couldn't get it in my machine, so I had to use whatever scraps were left for the cuffs. This fabric I unfortunately cannot link for you because I got it in a little haberdashery in Holland when I went on holiday with my parents. So I'm sorry about that because it is a marvellous fabric. I wish I'd bought so much more of it and I would have everything made out of it. Beautiful, beautiful fabric. I believe it's bio cotton, whatever that means. Oh, it's brilliant fabric. I love this. And the other thing I'm wearing is my first ever circle skirt. How ridiculous is that? I've been sewing for nearly a year and a half and I've never made a circle skirt before. This is using the same fabric that my Melilot shirt is made out of, because I had way more left over than I was expecting, enough to get a full circle skirt out of it, which is mental. I could only get a small waistband, but I don't mind, I like a small waistband. And I've used bias bound hem, which is brilliant. I love how this looks on this fabric. It's probably not my most perfect hem, but definitely easy to do. I will show you it stood up here. There you go, you can see it's lovely and full, and I think this bias binding just helps it sit better. I just think it sits so well. I also want to mention this. Now, as you can see, I have not sewn that side seam very nice. I literally made it and then I took it in. This is because I bloat a lot with I mentioned last week that my health is not one to be admired, and I bloat a lot. So a lot of my clothes have that kind of funny side seam if there's not a zip there. Now I also, which you can't see that I'm wearing, is a Watson bra. So I made my very first bra out of the leftovers of this fabric. So this is my first Watson. I won't show it on for dignity, but if I can get it to clasp. So this is my first Watson that I made with the leftovers of this fabric. And I am so happy that I did this. I got the findings from Sewing Chest UK, brilliant website. It's probably not like my best ever sewing, but I'm so proud of it because it's so comfortable. And obviously this isn't the most wearable colour because you've got the black. I cannot present this bra very nicely, can I? I was supposed to get a new mannequin today, however it's arrived and it's broken, so I can't really show it to you on there. So I made this one, and then I made a grey one, which is the long line version. Now this fabric was a pig to sew with. It was horrid. Not as bad as the one that I'm wearing though. So this one has the 3 back clasp. The one that I'm wearing is a white one made out of, you'll see some more of the fabric in a minute when I show you one of my other makes. Oh god, this one was a headache. It's actually stretched out so much on the back. I'll insert a picture now, hopefully you've seen that. And the back stretched out so much that it doesn't have a clasp. However, it makes it very, very comfortable. Now I have a knitting finished object, which is beyond exciting. I am so happy. So I used Sockmatician's Toe Up recipe. I really liked it. I'm not sure if I'm completely sold on the heel, simply because I found it really tricky to measure the leg. And the second one I did, I can't tell the difference between them. One of them has 2 stitches less the whole way around. I don't know how that happened. I don't know where that went wrong. And I didn't realise until I did the heel and then I did the cuff. Yeah. But I'm very, very happy with them. This is using double knit fabric and acrylic yarn. I know acrylic yarn isn't probably the best stuff to use. It's not the nicest to work with. However, I knew that these weren't going to come out perfect, and they're not. You can see, that's probably not good. You can see some laddering on there. I still haven't got the recipe perfect, so I'm going to play around with the acrylic stash that I've got to get the recipe perfect. And then I will break loose in the indie dyeing world, which is probably not good for my bank account at all. And then I made, oh, this isn't in order by the way. I say and then, this wasn't. I actually finished the socks last night and blocked them for today. But I also made a pair of knickers. So this is using the Sew Over It knicker pattern. This is from the knicker kit, not this fabric, but this panel. I keep this in my folder where I store my pattern, my PDF patterns, because it's probably the safest place to keep it. I love it. I really do like it. Me and this pattern have a bit though of a love-hate relationship. We don't really fully get along. It's a bit tricky with some fabrics like this one. You can see there it's not very nice, but it's wearable. Gets me a wearable pair of knickers and it's brilliant for using up all the scraps in your stash. And they are very comfortable as well, which is really the most important when it comes to knickers. So now for the things that I can try on. Now this has a bit of a story. I'm gonna put it on. This is the first ever jacket that I've ever made, or jackety coat thing I've ever made. And it came about because I realised after making this skirt that I didn't have any jackets that were appropriate for this high-waisted flared skirt. So I made this. This is using more fabric from Holland. No, this is Belgium, sorry. Specifically, I can remember where this one came from. This one was in Ghent, and this one was in Ypres. So that's where I got those, if you were curious. And I've actually lined the face of the cuffs and the, if I can get it undone, and the button flap with this floral fabric that I actually got the Knit and Stitch show. And the pattern, I haven't told you what the pattern is. This is a new pattern from Named Clothing as a part of their Playground collection, and it's the Mesa jacket. Don't quote me, but this is the pattern, and oh my god, I love this pattern so much. I love it. I want to make more. I am not a denim jacket kind of girl at all, but I love it. I love it so much. I used a black corduroy that I got on holiday. I used black top stitching just because I'm not a huge fan of contrast top stitching myself. It's just not really my jam. I think I probably could have put this buttonhole a bit further up, but I don't really care. I love it. It's really amazing. I used funky, what is the word? Overlocking stitches on it. Oh, I love it so much. It's brilliant. I can't wait to wear this to death, really. I love it. I love it so much. I want to make a pink one that is the original length, because I cropped this. This has been cropped, and I did straighten out the pockets and the pocket flaps because I really liked the pointed details, and they're easier to sew. I want to make a light pink one, denim, and maybe embroider or something like that, pink ladies on the back, because I'm a huge Grace fan. A huge Grace fan. I love it. And I just really want a pink ladies jacket, and I feel like a denim one would be more wearable. So I'm going to quickly change into my next make. Okay, so you can actually see my bra underneath this. However, I don't mind. Women wear bras. It's not a big thing. You know, it's not breaking news. The bra is actually made out of the same fabric of this top. And this is the Named Clothing Paola, I believe it's pronounced, top. And I realise it's now completely seasonally inappropriate. So this is the pattern. Again, PDF, I know, I have a problem. I love them. It's completely seasonally inappropriate now. It really is. It's really starting to warm up. I've worn it twice, if that. I really do love it though. I can't wait to get more wear out of it when it cools down a bit more. But I didn't hem the cuffs or the bottom. This fabric just doesn't really work with it. Yeah, it just looks a bit strange. But I do think this is a really cute outfit for when it cools down again, as if I'm thinking about autumn. Yeah, I do think this is really going to work when it cools down again. I don't really care that you can see my bra through it, because as I said, women wear bras. That's a thing that we do, so I'm okay with it. Also, you can't help that it's a see-through fabric. I love this fabric. I actually got this as a remnant. Again, this is another fabric that I don't actually think any of the fabrics that I have this month I can link to. This I got in a remnant in my local fabric store. £8.50 for like more than 2 meters. I think it was nearly 3 meters of really wide fabric, and so far, well, it's gone now. I've got 2 pairs of knickers that I'm currently making, and I have this top, another top, the hemlock tee, and a bra out of it. So I think for £8.50 that was a really good buy. Yeah, really love this. So I will quickly change into my next make. Okay, sorry if the camera angle has just changed. I had to move the camera about to shoot what I'm wearing, because you can't quite see what I'm wearing. So I'm just going to insert a clip properly of me wearing it here. But you saw these last week. These are the Simplicity 1370 Skort. Brilliant, brilliant pattern. I love these. I can't wait for it to warm up even more so I can wear them all the time. Yeah, these are really great. Probably a bit risky making them in white, considering I am a hazard. So that may backfire on me. Probably will. But I think these are great. And it has pockets. So I'll insert a proper clip of that. I hope I have. If not, sorry. Okay. I just realised I didn't talk about this top. This is just an Agnes top that I made months ago. One of my first ones. But my next make is these pyjama pants, which again, fabric from the Knit and Stitch show. I love this fabric. It's just soft and lovely, and they're just so comfy. And you see what I've done here? I've changed into my pyjamas over the progression of the video. The pattern is, I have to try and find it, I should have labelled it. Nope. The pattern is the Great British Sewing Bee Fashion with Fabrics book, and I have made the casual trousers. It's supposed to have a drawstring on it, but I hate drawstring with a passion, and I had to lengthen them by 2 inches. So bear that in mind if you have this book and you want to make these, or the jumpsuit which uses the same trousers. So bear that in mind if you're making them. because they do come up quite short. I'm going to like the, in fact I probably don't need to with the shorts, I could probably stand up here and show you actually. So that is like the trousers, kind of full length, you can see, really long. I'm sorry, oh god, I just put my bare foot into the world. Glad I painted them. I love these, I can't stop wearing them. I cannot stop wearing them. I'm going to definitely buy more soft, light, lovely fabric to make another summer pair. Then probably get some flannel or some, is it pronounced Winsonet fabric to make some wintry ones. They're brilliant, really are, and I love the fact that they have a tapered leg on them, so I really don't like the wide leg. Really not my jam. So that is all of my makes for March. I have lost count actually of how many that I've made. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 makes for March. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Yeah, I'm quite impressed actually how many I've done. Doesn't feel like I've been as productive as I have been. So I suppose that's good. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Zoe Sews, that would be great. And I hope that you have had a fun time spending a bit of time with me. I hope I haven't rambled on too much for you. Luckily, I've just started half term, so hopefully next week I can spend a bit more time and really get a good video out there for you. So thank you for watching and happy sewing. Bye!